Hey, it's Gilbite here, and I'm gonna do a really quick video, hopefully quick, on basically my spring change. Went with the Vogtland Springs on my 11 Mustang GT, and give you a little bit of a view here of it so you can see how low it made it. The sun's kind of above and in front, so you're going to get some shadowing on it. But you'll get a general idea. It is definitely lower than stock. So I was going to do a video on the actual install of the springs. However, that turned out to be a very long process that and I gave up trying to do the video and decided that, quite frankly, if you are not an advanced mechanical person, don't even try it. It is quite a challenge to put the new springs on. If you do decide to do your own, I highly recommend doing a having the strut part where you put the spring on. Have that part done by a shop. Take it into a shop and have it done. It's just not worth trying to do it yourself unless you have a spring compressor and everything nice. I got to loan a tool for a spring compressor, used it, and it was just really difficult. So like I said, I decided not to do that video and just look at some of the other videos. They make it look a lot easier than it really is, and it will take a lot of time. These particular springs, they leave a rake on the vehicle, so you can see the front end is slightly lower than the back end, just like stock. If you want the car to be the flat look, you'll want to go with the Box or something like that. They lower the back end more than the front, which levels the car out. The actual lowering on this, it only lowered it about 3/4 of an inch. So it said 1.2 inches. I have 5,000 miles on it since the spring swap, and it's only dropped 3/4 of an inch, and this is on obviously a 5.0 GT 2011. I will tell you, the handling is so much nicer. When you first put them on and you drive it, you're going to be, oh, what have I done? It's going to be really stiff, hard to drive. You know, it just feels really clunky. They will break in and it'll smooth out. Also, on the alignment, because it only dropped mine the 3/4 of an inch, it did not knock the camber out of spec enough to justify using the little bolts, the alignment camber bolts. So camber and caster we're still within spec and actually pretty good. The toe, though, it was towed. It had negative toe, so I did have to have an alignment done, but it was only the toe that had to be changed. Now, again, that's on mine. Yours, with these springs, yours could vary. You can see, looking down the car, very slight toe, or I'm sorry, very slight camber, negative camber on the front wheels. It's not made, it does not appear, as long as you rotate your tires, it doesn't appear to be causing any wear issues. And so there's that on the alignment. I will tell you, I got 275 4019s on mine, and they still fit no problem. Full wheel turn, lock to lock. There's no rubbing front, and obviously none in the back. Panhard bar. All right, so the Panhard bar, I did get a Panhard bar. I've got a video on putting that on. And with the little bit that this lowered, I actually don't think I needed it. But as I pointed out in that video, I wanted my back wheels to be perfectly centered. And so I needed, even for stock, I needed the Panhard bar. Let's see, the handling, I already touched on the handling. It is, now that it's broken in, and I got, oh, that's got me to the alignment. Before I had the alignment on bumps, because the toe was out, the bumps really affected it. Now that the toe is adjusted properly, that is all smoothed out. It's not a rough ride, so if you're hitting bumps, you're not going to notice so much the springs hitting the bumps. What you're going to notice is the dips. So any sort of dips or road rises, the car will drop and the car will rise, and but it's not bad. It's not like I said, when you just hit bumps and potholes and stuff, it's not that much worse than stock. However, the handling is just night and day different. One of the reasons you get the springs is to stop that dreaded brake nosedive. That is gone. At the same time, the front end does not rise as much on acceleration, so you don't get quite as much weight transfer, but you know, that's one of the sacrifices. These are progressive springs, which is fine for what I do. You know, if you're going to actually race, you want to go with your linear. And that's about it. Like I said, you know, if you're going to do it yourself, have someone else do the springs on the struts. You can pull the struts off, take the struts and the new springs somewhere and pay them. I don't know what it'll cost, but it can't be that much, and it'll save you. That's where all my work was, and that's where I had lots of frustrations trying to get all that. And I will warn you that there's ball bearings on the top, so when you take that take the top of the strut apart, you may drop those ball bearings and make a mess. So again, that's my opinion. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. At least give you an idea what you're looking at if you go with the Vogtlands, and hopefully help you make a choice on what to go with. If so, if it was helpful, please like, subscribe, comment, and good luck with yours.